Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 is the sequel to last year's Resident Evil Outbreak, which was Capcom's first stab at taking the old survival horror series online. This new sequel is basically the same game. It's got a few new scenarios and a few gameplay additions, but overall they don't add a whole lot to the gameplay experience that you didn't get last year. Once again, you play as the same characters from the first game, like the police officer Kevin, the student Yoko, and the newspaper reporter Alyssa, all of whom are trying to escape from the big zombie outbreak in Racoon City. Outbreak File 2 plays like all the other Resident Evil games, which means it's pretty slow-moving and methodical. You've got to explore the overrun areas of Racoon City, you've got to look for clues that'll help you escape, and also try to find weapons that'll help you fight off all the nasty creatures that are running around. Offline, you'll play the game with AI-controlled allies, and of course online you'll be playing all this stuff with real people. File 2 focuses on multiplayer just like the last time around, but unfortunately Capcom hasn't done a lot in the last year to streamline the multiplayer experience. Once again, you have to communicate with your teammates with canned phrases like help, go, and sorry, and that makes it hard to coordinate your actions with the other players. It would have been nice to see Capcom add voice or even keyboard support to the game to make it easier to tell people what you're trying to do in the multiplayer. Along with the 5 new scenarios, you've got a couple of new moves in File 2. You can actually move your character around while you're shooting now, which helps you when you're trying to fight off an enemy and also get away from it at the same time. You can also pick up items while you're crawling now, and if you're in the crawling state, then you're almost dead. So it's nice that you can grab a healing item when you see it and bring yourself back to life if your allies aren't around to help you. Despite these minor additions, the gameplay feels kind of dated, especially compared to Resident Evil 4, which has really evolved the gameplay of the Resident Evil series in ways that you won't find here. If you liked the first Resident Evil Outbreak, File 2's pretty much got you covered since it plays almost exactly the same. The new scenarios are pretty original, but the gameplay unfortunately has the same flaws as the original game did. If you're a die-hard Resident Evil fan, you'll probably like what you find in File 2, but casual fans of online action games should probably see what else is out there. For more information, read the full review on our GameSpace.